Hi and welcome back to the channel, guys. Uh, yeah. Can you guys hear me? Can you please let me know in the chat? Can you guys hear me? Because sometimes I have a bit of an issue with the audio. Let me just double check quickly. Yeah, just please let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me. But I think I am live. I should be live. Uh, what a day. How do I put this? Let's do this quickly. Okay, I think we're ready to go. I want to start by asking everyone to hit the like button. I know there's like a lot of my enemies are out today. My enemies are out because United lost. In fact, we didn't just lose; we got embarrassed. I know a lot of people are looking forward to seeing me pissed off or ranting and things like that. This club, Man United. Honestly, Man United. The things I go through because of this club. It's a joke, bruh. Honestly, it's a joke. But like I said, please hit the like button, guys. Please hit the like button. Also, if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. For those who aren't aware, but I think 90% of people who are watching right now will be aware because Man United have got too many haters. So I'm quite sure most of you know that we basically got ourselves embarrassed today. We did. We really, really did. But anyways, if you're not aware, Manchester United have just been hammered. They've absolutely just been annihilated, destroyed, embarrassed. They've had their pants pulled down. They've just any word you can think of, which is bad. That's happened to us because what just happened tonight was something else. I decided, right? I said I was gonna go live immediately after the game. But I was so angry, right? I was so angry so much so that I felt that if I went live immediately after the game, this channel it would have been I would have been cancelled. I know I only have about 200 subscribers or whatever, 239 last time I checked. Which reminds me, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, guys. But like I said, I only have about 239 subscribers. Well, before this live started, I would have been cancelled. YouTube would have taken my channel down. They would have just said, nope, this is not gonna work because I was that angry. I was so angry. I said, I just calm down, take some time before you go live because you wanna grow your channel and have things go your way. But yeah, anyways, like I said, Man United lost by 3 goals to 0 to our most bitter rivals at Old Trafford, guys. This wasn't even like Enfield Nyana where you're like, the crowd got to us. We were at home, and we still got embarrassed. I don't even know what to say. Like, where do I start? I don't know. Maybe you guys in the chat can let me know. Where do I start? Where do I start? Usually I start by talking about the game itself, but I feel like the game was just nonsense. So I'm just going to start by going through the comments. Rita says, Chief, you'll lose weight because of this club. It's only day 3 out of the... Bro, I know, right? Like, this club, literally, I don't know what we're doing. Eric Ten Hag. I need all the Eric Ten Hag inners to gather here today or tonight and tell me. Today, I feel like I don't want to do much talking. I want to just interact with the chat. Anyone who is Ten Hag in, please, I beg of you, just let me know in the chat. What are you seeing from this guy that makes you believe he's the right manager? Because I certainly don't believe he's the right manager. I think he's shit. I think he's inept. I think he's not qualified. I think he's not good enough. I think he's a fucking clown. I think he's a fucking idiot. I think he shouldn't even be managing fucking Leicester. He should be managing some team in the fucking championship, but he's managing Man United in big 2024. And all of this simply because half of this fucking fan base, right? These fucking idiots were so happy to back Ten Hag because he won a fucking FA Cup final. An FA Cup final, might I add, that we were playing against a drunk Man City. A team which was just celebrating, they just came off celebrating the fucking league title, doing the four-peat. People made decisions to keep Erik ten Hag based on that fucking FA Cup of a one-off game. He's not been good enough. I'm not saying ten Hag out because of today's result. I've seen my team lose 7-0. 7-0 to Liverpool. Our biggest rivals. And people call me negative. Oh no, you're negative. Back the manager. Trust the process. Oh, but you fucked the process. Show me something I can actually believe in. Because what is this? What is this? I use my phone to live stream, right? I'm seeing here Fabrizio Romano is quoting Mo Salah. It's saying something about it was an easy game. Honestly, they're taking the piss. Literally, notifications keep popping up from Fabrizio Romano. I should probably turn those off. The quotes of the game, like, how do you back ten Hag? How are you backing him? In fucking... Dude, you saw the game. I'm literally getting all worked up all over again just after I thought I was fucking calm. I'm not calm because this is some bullshit. Fucking stop this shit. Get a fucking good manager. Get ten Hag out of this club now. Like I said, I'm begging just one person to let me know one good thing that Erik ten Hag does at this club. Fucking sweating now. What does he do that's good for us? I mean, let me go through some of the comments. Hassanyo TV says, it's going to be a crazy season. We're shit. Hassanyo, let me tell you something, ne? Shit doesn't even begin to cover us. Shit would be offended to be associated with Man United. That's how shit we are. Rather, again, that's how bad we are. Shit would not want to be associated with Manchester United. We are that bad. We are horrible. We literally play the worst football in this league. Comfortably, by a country mile. We are awful. Ten Hag cried for fucking ball-playing defenders, a ball-playing goalkeeper. He went and signed that fucking clown Onana. Every time we're watching the game, he's busy posing there for goals. My girlfriend knows, bruh. Before the game even kicks off, she's there making fucking poses. She's showing me, oh, this is going to be Onana today. What minute do you think Onana's going to be doing this shit? Are you fucking mad? This is a girl who I just introduced to football about not so long ago. She already knows we're fucking clowns. All because of that bald prick, Erik ten Hag. He's not good enough. He's not. I don't care what anyone says. He's shit. Just sack the guy. Fuck him, sack him tonight. You know what's going to happen right now, right? It's a fucking international break for 2 weeks. Already we know Man United are hated. This is literally a saying, hated, adored, never ignored. It couldn't be truer. The media, the English media are going to be feasting on this. It's going to be 2 weeks, 2 full weeks of piling on to Manchester United. I am telling you, we are going to get cooked. And I hope, God knows I hope, maybe, just maybe, Ineos, sitting wherever you are. So Jim Ratcliffe, I saw you in the fucking stands. I saw you next to fucking Sir David Brailsford. I saw you next to Dan Ashworth. I saw you next to fucking Jason Wilcox. All the big dogs. Sir Alex is in the stands, for fuck's sakes. The GOAT. He's watching the team he built basically turn into shit. What is going on here? And then you have fools, and I repeat, fools who want to tell me, give ten Hag a chance. These same fucking fools were saying, give ten Hag a third year because no, he won a fucking FA Cup. On top of that, right, this clown, let me tell you something. This fucking clown ten Hag, he has the guts to come out and say that Manchester United are the most successful team after Man City in his tenure at Man United. In his 2 years that he's been at United, United has been the second most successful team in England. Are you fucking mad? You won a fucking Carabao Cup that nobody cares about. FA Cup, I hear it. I'll give that to you. But you cannot tell me just because we won those 2 trophies, we're the second most successful team. On paper, we might be. But bro, the games are played on paper. Anybody with eyes can tell me United is shit. We're nowhere near being the second best team in England. What position are we even now? Yesterday, checking the log, I think we were fucking 13th. Now that we've actually lost, what position are we? Can someone in the chat let me know? What fucking position am I United right now? Because Ten Hag is just doing bullshit here. Chelsea drew. I was happy saying, yeah. But I said, you know what? We're playing Liverpool. Let me calm down a bit. But I was ready to cook Chelsea boys. I was ready. I thought I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to be chatting shit in the text. We just got fucked 3-0 at home. What can I say? Then when people cook me, I'm supposed to talk because I'm the fucking idiot who backs this club. I back the club, not Ten Hag. I've been crying for Ten Hag to be sacked for a long time. They call me negative. They call me, I'm addicted to negativity. I don't want to see the club succeed. I want a good manager who's actually knows what he's doing. Look at fucking Arne Slot, right? That was his third game for Liverpool. Some people don't even know this. Let me tell you, right? The same Liverpool that beat us 3-0 today at Old Trafford. It's the same Liverpool that beat us 3-0. Again, other people don't know this. We got beat 3-0 in the fucking friendly. I know it's a friendly, but guess what? When we lost 3-0 in the fucking preseason game about 4 or 5 weeks ago, they beat us 3-0, Liverpool. When they beat us 3-0, I was like, it's preseason, calm down, it doesn't matter. When it comes to the league, we'll be ready. We weren't ready for shit. We weren't. Like, honestly, I've just got so much to say, but I'm just going to go through the chat because I feel like the chat is just popping off at this point. Debe says, hater bro, Gaming 3 was a tough one for some of us. Bro, you got a point. You can't complain. You've lost. Chelsea have only lost to City and drawn against Palace. Okay, that's disappointing. But you won 6-2 just the other day. You've signed ballers. You got Sancho. You got fucking Neto. You've got fucking Madueke. You've got Palmer, Nkunku, Jackson. People were calling Jackson shit. I saw him pulling the celebration tonight. You're not having a bad week. Trust me. Try being a Man United fan. You're not. Udisana Rachote is just here. This fucker, bruh. Zidane. I know you're very happy. You like it when United lose. I know this. You were looking forward to this. Half the people that are watching right now, right? Let me tell you something funny. Half the people don't watch. Well, they watch every now and then. But when United lose, they are the first people to join the live. The first. Shameless people like Hoodie. But I appreciate it. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Also subscribe. Tama says disappointing. Oh, dude. Frightening YT says, hello, I'm back. How do you feel about the game? I think if you've been watching the stream, you know how I feel. I think we're absolutely shocking. We're pathetic. Eric Ten Hag, in fact, is pathetic. He's an absolute disgrace. I think he should be sacked tonight. I think he shouldn't even be allowed onto the team bus. He should be made to fucking walk home. Like, honestly, he should just be, I don't even know. Like I said, I tried to delay going live because I knew I was so upset. I don't know if that's helped because I'm still pissed. I am. I genuinely still am pissed. Honestly, it's just this club, man. This club. If you could change teams, I would. But once you support a team, you support your team. You can't leave. It is what it is. Fuck sakes. Bong says, calm down. Bro, Leader says Ten Hag out. Leader, don't tell me Ten Hag out. You were one of his biggest defenders last season. And I told you about this guy. I said, this guy's a fraud. Get rid. You defended him. Look now. Frightening YT says LFC all the way. Yo, LFC all the way, right? Sorry, Frightening YT. I don't think I've ever seen you in the chat, but I'm assuming you came here for the tears, which you're getting. So please subscribe to the channel and also hit the like button. That goes out to everyone who's watching right now. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Let's grow this channel, guys. I said I was on 239 when I started this live stream. Today, all I ask for, let's get on to 250 by the time the stream is done. Just give me a few likes, a few subscribes, all of that stuff. I appreciate it so far. But yeah, anyways, let me continue with the chat. LFC, okay, I've read that one. Wurenda says, you are definitely getting cancelled tonight. Bro, I am trying so hard. People say, like I said, I use my phone, right, when I'm doing these lives. So notifications are popping off, my WhatsApps. So some people who are watching are saying that, yeah, you're going to get cancelled because you're busy swearing. Bro, this is a lot calmer than I was after the guy. At full time, right, it was bad. It's a good thing I'm alone in this house because, yeah, it's just bad. It's bad. I'm not trying to be talking to anyone, but it is what it is. Debe says, Man United did not offer any resistance at all the whole game. Casemiro's your biggest letdown. He was the real gap. So I hear that. You're right. You are very right because the first goal, if you watch what happened is he basically tried to give the ball to Kobe Mainoo, but he didn't even check his surroundings. His first time pass, which didn't pay off, right? Gets intercepted, Liverpool score. Cool. Second goal, he gets bodied off the ball. Again, I think it's by Luis Diaz. Liverpool do their thing. Diaz scores 2-0. Cool. Now, it's fair to say that Casemiro cost the first two goals. 100%. And he was awful. He was stinky in that first half. Absolutely disgusting performance from him. I hear that. However, he got replaced at halftime, right? And when he got replaced at halftime, guess what changed? Fuck all. Nothing changed. Liverpool kept on going through our midfield like a hot knife through butter. It was as easy as ABC. Literally, it was men against boys. You know the saying. It cannot just be because Casemiro was shit. I hear it and I agree with you. He was shit. It was very bad. However, this is more of a structural problem and a tactical problem. Who do we look at to set up the team structure and the tactics? The manager. It's unfortunate Man United doesn't have a good manager. We have a fraud. We have a man who, like, what's his name? Simon Jordan says, the man doesn't look like he even fits right in his suit. Right? And I thought at the time he's just being negative, anti-United as always. But he's right. When you look at Erik ten Hag standing on that sideline in his dugout, he looks out of his depth. He looks confused. There's a lot worse things I can say about Ten Hag, which I won't say, because again, I still have to try and keep it a bit respectful, right? But it's a structural problem. And why do I say it's a structural problem? Look at how we consider the third goal. Who loses the ball? Kobbie Mainoo. I think he got nudged off the ball. I can't even remember exactly how, but I know Kobbie's the one who lost the ball for the third goal. So it was Kobbie's fault. But Kobbie's not a shit player. It's a structural problem. The midfield is too easy to play through. Just as we had the issue last season, we have the exact same fucking issue again this season. You need to change, Ten Hag. Something needs to change. Arne Slot has been at Liverpool for 2 days, bruh. That was his third fucking game at Liverpool, and look at how they're playing. Yes, he inherited a very good squad. I know that. But guess what? He's not playing exactly the way Klopp played. He wants possession-based football with a mixture of transition football, right? So, to show how good a coach is or a manager is, his team is already adapted to the style of play just like that. Just like that. It's there. Again, Casemiro has shown so often he's a great... Again, Ten Hag's, Romano's notifications are popping off. But what I was saying was, what's his name? Slot has Liverpool playing the way he wants them to play, even though he's only been at the club for like about 2 months. And you've got a dickhead on our side who's been at the club for 3 fucking years, and you can't get the team to string just 3 passes. We can't do it. We genuinely can't do it. So, in as much as Casemiro's shit and he should be shipped off to fucking Saudi Arabia or wherever, or the MLS or fucking China because he's not good enough to play in Europe anymore, it's not just him. The structure exposes his flaws even worse. I know, and I repeat, Casemiro was absolutely trash and he deserved to be hooked at halftime. However, there's a bigger problem here. Our biggest problem is Erik ten Hag. He cannot coach. He cannot set the team up. He cannot do fuck all. He's awful. It's really, really bad. But look, the chats are just... I need to go through, like, you see. Murder faces your voice like a 7-year-old's voice. It is what it is, bruh. Edwin McKay is laughing. Okay, Lila says, Onana catching strays. No, but Onana should catch strays because, you know what? Yes. Some of the goals we conceded today, please go rewatch them. Go rewatch them. And the fact that I keep saying, my girlfriend... Before usually the big games start, my girlfriend is here doing this. She's like, that's Onana for you. She's fucking doing this shit. So what does that say about that? I'm not trying to be sexist, by the way. I'm just trying to tell you. She's cooking me. She supports United as well. I've converted her. But what I'm trying to say is that's how bad he is. Even she, who just started watching soccer recently, knows how terrible he is. Anyways, Deva says, getting worked up today. See you. Bro, Frightening YT says, easy win. Of course, it was an easy win for Liverpool. It looked like a proper drill team who knows what they're doing. There's a proper structure. There's proper instructions. Players know where to be, when to be there. And they just know where their teammates are going to be at all times. I can't say that for United. I was trying to make a point that Onana, sorry, not Onana, Ten Hag signed. He said he wanted to play possession-based football, right? He said he couldn't play, and then because he couldn't do it, he said, I don't have the players I had at Ajax, so I can't do it at United. I'm going to play transitional football. What does he proceed to do? He goes and signs Onana. He signs Lisandro Martinez. He signs Matthias de Ligt. He signs fucking Nusayr Mazraoui. He signs... That's 4 players who play defense. For talk less of Lenny Yoro because he's injured. I'm not going to talk about him. But today's 4 out of our back 5, including the keeper, were Ten Hag signings. These are players he either coached at Ajax before. In fact, he had Onana at Ajax, he had Mazraoui at Ajax, de Ligt at Ajax, Martinez at Ajax. They were playing possession-based football, building from the back, right? Passing it from the keeper. At United, we can't seem to do it. We genuinely can't seem to do it. Why? Why can't he do it? I saw him, dude, this is a guy, right? I saw his Ajax team go to the Bernabeu. The Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. They went there and they were cooking. I saw them go to Turin against Juve and they were absolutely cooking. Playing possession-based football. He's been given the players. No fucking body can tell me Ten Hag has not been backed. Nobody. He's been given the players he asked for. He asked for fucking defenders. He's been given defenders. He asked for strikers. He's not using them. He's been asked for wingers. Bro, where's Anthony? Anthony's on the fucking bench. 88 great British million pounds. He's on the bench. Where's Mason Mount? Fucking injury prone. Zirkzee didn't want to use him in the first 2 games. He said it was because of fitness bullshit. Who else is there? His signings are awful. Not all of them, but most of them. My biggest reason why I say Ten Hag needs to go is I genuinely believe he doesn't have the capacity or the facilities to do it at Man United. I think the job is too big for him. I genuinely believe that with everything in me. I believe the job is too big for Erik ten Hag. And as such, he should be sacked. Go get someone who can do the job. It's as simple as that. River Runs Deep says, useless dog. Okay, I don't know. Okay. David says, I was feeling the pain in game week 1 and everyone was on our case. Now the table has turned on some of you. I mean, anyone who was cooking Chelsea, I don't know what they expected. You're playing the champions of England. They've won 4 league titles in a row and they look like they're going to make it 5 in a row. So why would anyone be cooking you guys that hard? Like it doesn't make sense. River Runs Deep says, Ole was better than Ten Hag. Bro, that's a conversation Ten Hag fans don't want to start. They don't want to hear it. They'll tell you about the Carabao Cup you won and the FA Cup you won. They won't tell you how shit we've been in the league, though. Bro, Ole, I saw this stat the other day. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, there was a season we played Man City 3 times. We beat them 3 times. There was a time in which I knew when we played Man City, right? Ole was very clear about his style of play. He said, we do counter-attacking football. He said, and vibes. He was clear about that, and I respected him for it. He wasn't good enough, I hear that, but he was clear about what he wanted. Counter-attack and vibes, right? Ole used to go to Etihad and just win. I knew going into the game against City, we were going to win. We were going to win. Yes, he lost a game here and there. But more times than not, he used to beat Guardiola. You know, when you talk about a manager who had Pep's number, it was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But he's gone now and it is what it is. Woody says, boy. I love Man United tears, man. Fuck off, bro. Fuck off. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Again, everybody, please. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. Again, as well, I talked about subscribers as well. We started on 239. Please subscribe, guys. Let's grow the channel. Let's try and hit 250. Anyways, frightening YT says, honest lot. Piss off. David says, United are 14th now. Yeah, we're down bad, guys. We're down bad. 14th in the league. After spending what? We spent what this window? I know with add-ons, we spent just about, if not just under, £200 million this summer. And before that, I think Ten Hag had already spent about 400 million. So if Ten Hag spent, we're basically saying Ten Hag has spent 600 million pounds. He's going into his 3rd season at the club, and he still doesn't know his best 11, and he still doesn't know how to coach a team that can actually play good football. Ten Hag inners, you're in trouble. And I see them cracking. I see them cracking. I saw you on X. Like I said, after the game, I didn't want to go live immediately. I was just like, I'm too pissed. Let me just check what's going on X. I saw you guys are cracking. You are cracking. Even some of the YouTube channels that support Ten Hag, I'm not going to mention names, but they also cracking. They're starting to say, hey, this guy might not be the guy, eh? We may have backed the wrong horse. Let me tell you something. You definitely backed the wrong horse. That guy's shit. Inept as fuck. He's never going to do anything at Man United. Trust me. Never. But anyways, River Runs Deep says, maybe if we get relegated, what? maybe if we get relegated, we can win the championship. Bro, Ten Hag wouldn't even win the championship. That's the funny part. He wouldn't. He wouldn't win the championship, bro. Is that useless? Westside says, yo, how you feel about the game, G? Mate, we I don't know if you started with the stream or if you joined. You might want to repeat or rewind to the beginning of the stream. I was pissed. I think we're fucked with Ten Hag as a manager, honestly. I think he's rubbish. FIFA the best says, do you remember me? Of course I remember you. As soon as I saw that how do I call it? Is it the display picture or whatever you call it? I remember that name, of the name as well. Yeah. Says you mean Foco or just say kak? Yeah, we kak. We kak. Lila says, calm down, bro, before you bust the vein. No, I think I'm a bit calm now. And as much as I said I felt I needed to what do you call? I needed to calm down before I went live because I was just too angry. I came on live and I just got worked up again, so it was a bit of a release. That's the whole point of this channel, though, to be honest. I started the channel just so because I was tired of every week, because Man United have been shit for what? The best part of 11 years now, running on 12 years. I have to go group chat with the boys, you know, getting cooked week in, week out. I don't mind getting cooked because I give it out hard. So if I'm going to get it, it is what it is. However, I just thought, let me start a channel. I can vent properly. So I guess it's doing its job. River Runs Deep says, buying all these Netherlands is reject. Bro, to be fair, right, on the players that we've signed, I don't think all of them are flops. Some are. Some are never good, are not good enough, and they never will be. The likes of Onana. Onana gives me nightmares, guys. Like, I don't think he'll ever be good enough. What? I just saw a fucking post from Romano. Apparently, Ten Hag said I'm not Harry Potter. Nah. Someone in the chat, right? Please go check X. I can't, like I said, I'm using my phone. You can't tell me that's true. Ten Hag actually said he's not Harry Potter. He's basically saying he's not a what? He's not a what? He's not a wizard. He's not a magician. What the fuck is he saying? Bro, sack this guy, bruh. Telling us he's not Harry Potter. Big Man United. You lost fucking 7-0. We kept quiet. You've now lost 3-0 at home against the same bitter rivals. Fuck off. Sack him. He's telling us he's not a magician. Nah. David says he must go. He must go to MLS. Still wouldn't win the league. You could give this guy Messi and Inter Miami, along with his mates of Suarez, Jordi Alba, Busquets. Still wouldn't do shit. Hoodie says football will kill this boy. Bro, like I was saying a few minutes ago, I started the channel so I could vent. I wanted to a space where I can come and express how I felt without holding back, without people saying, oh, you're swearing too much. Fuck that. It's my channel. If you feel I swear too much, it's easy. Just walk away. It's simple as. Honestly, it's that simple. If you feel you can't deal with someone who uses too much profanities, that's cool. Each to their own. I understand it and I respect it. But this is my fucking channel. And I will swear if I want to swear. What else was there? FIFA the best is stop saying fuck. They say kak. Okay. Tebogo Mashapa, 3 games played and you're already having a fit. Relax. What? Bro, 3 games played. This chat. This is one of Ten Hag's one of the biggest Ten Hag inners I know, by the way. He says 3 games in. My brother. Last time I checked, the Premier League is about 38 games. We've had 2 seasons prior to these ones, eh? We've had 76 games. If my math serves me correct, my math is shit, by the way. 38 by 2 is 76. I think it is. We've had 76 games of the past 2 seasons, excluding the cup competitions, by the way. And we've had 3 games this season. So we've had it was not 3 games played, it's 79 games played. 79 games played, and your fucking manager is shit. He is inept. He's not good enough. He's useless. He's rubbish. He gets outplayed by every single manager. He literally gets schooled week in, week out, and Ten Hag sexuals like yourself come in here and defend him and say, no, give this guy a final 1 more year. Oh, he's won an FA Cup, don't sack him. Oh no, give him more money. Give him this, give him that. What the fuck more do you want us to give him? Fucking Erling Haaland, Lamine Yamal, he'd still flop. He will still flop. He's not good enough. The problem is not with the players. Okay, cool, I hear it to an extent. Some of the players are shit. I've said it. In fact, lots of the players at Man United are not good enough. Excuse me. Many Man United players right now that we currently have are not good enough. But guess what? Neither is he. Neither is he, bro. I don't know what makes you believe. Okay, maybe enlighten me and the chat. Tell me what exactly you think Ten Hag will do at this club. Do you see him winning a Premier League one day with Man United? Do you see him winning a Champions League? Do you see him even getting top 4 this season? What the fuck do you think he's going to... Let me ask you, what do you think Ten Hag will achieve this season if we're to give him the whole season? Because according to me, this guy's not going to make it to Christmas. And I told you already, he's going to be sacked by Christmas. Get it trending. Sorry. Get that trending. Hashtag sacked by Christmas. Because he will be sacked by Christmas. Mark my words. Ten Hag will be gone. By the time we celebrate Christmas, Erik Ten Hag will be fucking jobless. He's not good enough. He's out here telling us he's not Harry Potter. Well, no kidding. You're shit. You're not Harry Potter. You're not lying. You're absolutely rubbish. Who says, but who's the manager who can replace that clown? To be fair, right? People think when I say get rid of Ten Hag, I'm saying go get me Pep Guardiola. Pep's never going to come to United. Klopp's never going to come to United. Carlo Ancelotti manages the biggest club in the world. It's not going to come to United. But you can get a manager who can actually implement a style of play, play good football. I'm willing to start from zero, guys. We've got a new structure, a new footballing structure who are not taking the piss. Ineos have backed this clown. Proper. They've backed him. They've given him players he wanted. They got rid of Sancho for him. I'm sure Sancho's chilling in London laughing his ass off right now. He's chilling nicely thinking, look at that clown. And this deluded fan base stood behind fucking Ten Hag and said Sancho was the toxic one. Ten Hag was the one who fucking called him out in public. All the kid did was reply. He's 24 years old. If someone's talking shit about your name, I believe you would come out and reply and actually clarify that what's going on is not true. I'm telling you, Ten Hag's not good enough. This is a guy who literally is not good enough. It's not an agenda. It's not me being difficult. When he does good things, I come out and praise him. I call it like it is. So as for a manager, get me any manager who has a good style of play. Even if you give it to fucking Ruud van Nistelrooy as an interim coach, I don't care. But if he gets a job and he's supposed to implement a style of play, and we can actually see him doing that, sure. But if he doesn't, then fuck him off and get someone else. People act like sacking a manager is such a disgrace or whatever. If a manager's not good enough, sack him. Look at Real Madrid. What happens at Madrid if you're not winning? You get sacked. Chelsea under Abramovich, I know right now under Bowley, yeah, it's a bit scary. But under fucking what's his name, Abramovich, if you weren't winning, guess what happened? You got sacked. You could win the league this season. If next season you fucking finish maybe 6th or 7th, guess what happens to you? You get fucking sacked. You lose your job because you're not performing. Any corporate company, if you're not performing, right, you could have the best year possible this year, 2024. Come 2025, if you're shit, if you're slacking at work, you're not delivering, you're gonna get sacked. It's as simple as that. If you're not meeting your KPIs, you're gonna get sacked. Ten Hag isn't meeting his KPIs. He's struggling, proper struggling. Not good enough. He's not good enough. Get me any manager who has a style of play in place. Let him give him a chance. Give him players like we've given Ten Hag, by the way. I think we've given him more than fucking 15 players. More than 15, 10 of those players fucking played in Holland or from Holland, or he fucking managed Ajax before. That's another thing about him. And yet he still can't implement his style of play. He's telling us he's not a fucking magician. He's not Harry Potter. Gundo Komunala says, we can't throw everything on ETH. He can't make Bruno score those clear chances he missed against Fulham. My brother, stop telling me about Fulham. We played Liverpool today. How many chances did Bruno miss? No, tell me. I agree, Bruno should have scored against Fulham, right? I hear you. Garnacho should have scored against Fulham. The goal against fucking Brighton, we were unlucky to have it ruled out for offside coming off of Zirkzee. I hear that. But I am telling you now, we have played tonight our biggest rival. I think you're a Man United fan. In fact, I'd like to assume you're a Man United fan. Why are we getting peppered, and I mean peppered, 3-0 at Old Trafford? It's not like, oh, we played well, we missed big chances. Today, tell me one big chance we missed. Okay, I know Zirkzee should have scored the cross from Rashford, which he basically missed. There was another chance as well. Which one was it? Well, what's his name? Ellison saved it from Zirkzee. But am I confused here? Am I the only one who thinks Liverpool were deserved winners? That game could have easily ended in 4, 5, 6. If anything, Liverpool put the brakes on. They could have scored more. They could have. I get it. We cannot throw everything on Erik ten Hag. I agree with you, Gundo. Some of the players need to step up, right? But guess what? The buck stops with the manager. It's as simple as that. It stops with the manager. If the team is not performing, the first person we look to is the manager, before we even look at the players. Whose tactics are those players basically envisaging or putting out on the pitch? The manager. Whose ideas are they implementing on the pitch? The manager. Now, of course, players can be dickheads and fucking do stupid things like they did against Brighton, whereby they leave players unmarked like Joao Pedro to score again. That's not on Ten Hag. I hear that. But the overall game, or rather the overall way in which we play, is how the manager wants us to play. It's as simple as that. That's what Ten Hag wants. It's not all on Ten Hag, but majority of it is. Let me ask you something, Gundo. Is Ten Hag coaching well enough? Is he picking the right players? Do you agree with him dropping Ahmad for Garnacho today, who did fuck all? Do you agree with him keeping Rashford on for 90 minutes even though he did fuck all? Do you agree with him keeping fucking Bruno Fernandes for as long as he did? Let me know. Let me know, guys. Let's get the like button, numbers up, guys. I see a lot of people alive, watching live. Please hit the like button, guys, please. Again, Wilinda says, Ten Hag needs to go. See? Sense. Also, why is Rashford still having a starting job? That's what I was just talking about now. Why the fuck is Rashford playing 90 minutes week in, week out? Forget starting. Okay, cool. Today it's a big game. You want him to start because he's got a good record against the big side, the big six. He always scores. He did fuck all today. Okay, he created a chance for Zirkzee. But other than that, he put 2 good balls into the box. But other than that, he did fuck all. At this point, I'm convinced there must be a... You know how when you used to play FIFA and you would actually go and go to... When you did manager, back in the days of manager mode, right? When you sign a player on the contract, there's like a role. And then it says crucial, important, rotation, sporadic, or what's the other one? Prospect. I think Rashford must be fucking crucial. There must be a clause which says you can't drop Rashford or you have to start him. Because what the fuck is this? Every manager that comes here starts him week in, week out. The only manager who dared to drop him was Ralf Rangnick. And Rashford threw a fitter for that. This guy's so shit, man. He hasn't even been picked for the new England squad. Did you see the England squad that's been selected now? Rashford's nowhere near it. He hasn't been picked. Not because Lee Carsley has an agenda against him, but because he's been shit. His brother, his stupid agent, is out here complaining last time, oh, it hurts to see England losing when you've got someone who could have changed the game for us right now. Was his brother at fucking Old Trafford today? Was he watching his brother do fuck all? Not tracking back, not pressing. Get out of here, man. FIFA the best says SA is not good in any sport, just rugby. I'm gonna leave you to my South Africans. There's a lot of South Africans who are watching here. Guys, please cook this guy. Please cook FIFA the best, you're my guy. But nah, that's nonsense, bruh. That is nonsense. Absolute nonsense. We got a few Olympic medals, golden medals at the Olympics just now. Yes, we're very good at rugby. Soccer, we're not the greatest, but we're all right. We're getting there. But yeah, I need my people to defend me on that one. He's saying we're not the best. We're only good at rugby. Have you seen our cricket team? Don't mess around, FIFA the best. David says, yep, he did say I'm not Harry Potter. I just checked on X. Yeah, he's a clown. He's a fucking clown, bruh. Like, what does he mean he's not Harry Potter? Who's Harry Potter? Is also, I'm guessing Honest Slot must be Harry Potter then, as bold as he is. He must be Harry Potter because he's just been in the job for a month or two, and yet he's already implemented his style of play in the team. Whilst fucking Ten Hag, who's been here for 3 years, can't do it. Please, man. Debbie says, I would die if a coach says such a thing. Bro, like, just for saying that alone, he must be sacked. He deserves to be sacked. He genuinely deserves to be sacked just for saying that. David Vickers says, 100% you're right. Excuse me. I think we're genuinely, we're struggling, man. As Man United fans, we have suffered for long enough, man. I just want to see my team play good football. I'm not even, at this point, I'm not even asking for us to win the league because I know we're nowhere near it. We're nowhere near the Champions League. There's a new Champions League format. I don't even know how it works. I didn't bother watching the draw. I was just like, bro, this is depressing. Watching other teams go, there's a new format, they're explaining how things work. My team is in the fucking, not a conference, Europa League. A Europa League which we only got by winning the FA Cup, might I add. If not for that Europa League, we would have been in the conference. The Conference League, Man United. And people watching the stream back Ten Hag and want Ten Hag to get more years on his contract. A guy who actually put us in the Conference League. When have you ever heard of Man United playing in the Conference League? Honestly, when have you heard of Man United in the Conference League? This guy put us in the Conference League. He was saved by that fucking FA Cup, which again, might I add, he only won because we were playing against the City, which were drunk. Those guys were drunk off of celebrating doing the four-peat. Ten Hag should be gone. Our rivals were happy when we won that contract. I even feel like maybe fucking Pep said some 3D chess from him saying, you know what, let's give them the FA Cup. Let them win it, they'll keep this dickhead, then they'll continue to be shit. Because guess what? If we hadn't won the FA Cup, 100%, I don't care what anyone says, Ten Hag would have been sacked. That very same day, he would have been sacked. There was even reports, remember, before that game that Ten Hag was likely to be sacked. So I think he definitely would have been sacked. He would have. If he had lost that final, he would have been sacked. But he won it, which was great. I was very happy. I was like, we got one over City. We're happy, you know. But I knew, in fact, I was sure even after he won it, I thought they'd still sack him. They tried to sack him, if we're being honest. They met with Tuchel, they didn't come to an agreement. They met with De Zerbi, didn't come to an agreement. Apparently, they also met with Pochettino, didn't come to an agreement. You see, but that FA Cup has done us more harm than good, if I'm being honest. It's had us stuck with an inept manager. He's out of his depth, guys. I'm not just being negative. Anyone with eyes can tell you, Manchester United are very, 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 very poorly coached. We are so poor. We are awful. How many times do we get dominated by the opposition? Last season, right? When we got to that FA Cup final, we got to a point where we were 3-0 up against, is it Crawley? What's the team? Coventry. We got to a point where against Coventry, who are in the Championship, by the way, we were 3-0 up, right? We bottled it. It went to 3-3. It didn't end there. The game went to the extra time, right? 120th minute. Coventry scored a goal to make it 4-3 against United. He made it 4-3. We were out. We had lost. That guy, it's called Sims, the guy with the afro. He was on loan from Everton. I know him, the striker. He scored the goal to make it 4-3 to Coventry. We were out of the FA Cup. But then we were saved by VAR. Apparently there was some slight offside or something. I can't remember. That allowed the game to go to penalties, and then we won on penalties, obviously, and the rest is history, as they say. Honestly, Man United, under Ten Hag, I don't see us going anywhere. I don't. I did a video of my predictions of the season. I remember it was late at night that day, but I was very tired. I was like, I just wanted to do the video before the league started. I feel like I should redo the video because my predictions now probably look like shit. I predicted Liverpool to have a very bad season and United to have a good one. Bro, I was wrong. I was so wrong. It's the other way around. I twisted the two things. United are the ones who have been shit, whilst Liverpool are the ones who look like they're gonna cook. Liverpool haven't considered a single goal this season. A single goal. I know it's only been 3 games, but they haven't considered a single goal. Erik Ten Hag. How many goals have we conceded? We conceded 2 against Brighton and now 3 against Liverpool. That's 5 goals in 3 games that we've conceded. I heard someone say today we got more yellow cards in the game than we've scored goals so far this season. You know how fucked up that is? We got more yellow cards in today's game than we've scored goals so far in the season. Do you know how bad you have to be for that to be an actual stat? You have to be so bad, like so bad, which we are, by the way. We really are bad. Oh, Man United. Let me go through some of the comments. FIFA the Best says, Protea is good, but cannot win a major trophy. Okay, I hear you. I'm not sure what exactly. I'm not gonna pretend to be the biggest cricket fan, but I know we're good. So I just don't know if we've won trophies before. So I'm not gonna lie. Maybe someone in the chat can tell me. I don't know. But I know the Proteas are quite good, man. We should have won a few trophies by now, surely. Surely we've won something. I don't know. Someone in the chat let us know. Hoodie says at FIFA the Best, we're literally good at everything except football, bruv. You see? There you go. We are good, man. We're very good at sports. We suck at football. I'll give you that. And to be fair, even on the football, we're looking to improve of late. If you saw how we were in the game against in the AFCON that just gone past around Feb. We were good. We were quite good. We almost went to the final, but yeah, we just had Mudao missed a chance. Every time I would ask if the coaching is the issue. I just keep seeing these quotations from Romano. X is probably lit right now. I know it's probably going down. We're getting cooked. We're getting trolled. Ten Hag. I need to see for myself, right? These post-match interview. The only problem with live streaming on YouTube and stuff is I can't watch the Ten Hag's presser with sound because of copyright reasons. But I'll watch it after this, obviously. Hear what he said. I want to see him actually say I'm not Harry Potter. Shameless guy, bruh. Daniel Tempest says Rashford needs dropping. Ugarte will be solid and plenty of energy. Hoyland back will look differently. Hoyland. Daniel. We see Hoyland. When I speak about Hoyland, people get upset, bro. It's just like Garnacho. When I speak about those two guys, people get upset with me. Because I know there's this big hope that Hoyland and Garnacho are going to be the next big thing. I don't see it that way, if I'm being honest. I don't get the hype. Garnacho, I saw it at first, but Hoyland, I rely so much on the eye test. I'm not someone who relies mostly on stats. So even when I'm on a Hoyland's case, it's not necessarily about the goals that he's not scoring or whatever. It's what I see with my eyes, the eye test. Like I'm saying, he doesn't move me, man. He doesn't move me. I like a killer when it comes to a number 9. I like a killer, a full-blooded, cold-blooded killer who I know when he goes one-on-one in goal against the keeper, Nine times out of 10, he's going to score. Okay, not nine times out of 10, it's a bit unrealistic, but you get what I'm saying. More often than not, he's going to score. Rasmus Højlund doesn't give me that feeling. If anything, he gets me the feeling. If you look at the goals he scores, it's usually scuffed goals. There's been a few good goals. I remember the very first goal I was very impressed by. I don't know if it was his actually first goal for the club, but there was a goal he scored which I was very impressed by. Was it the Champions League? Were we in the Champions League last season? Yeah, we were. I think it was against Galatasaray at Old Trafford, whereby it was Gareth Bale-esque. Remember, if you remember the goal which Gareth Bale scored against Barcelona in the Clasico. No, not against Barcelona. Against Inter Milan when it was still at Spurs, where he basically hit the ball around Maicon, ran outside the pitch and basically went back. Was that at Spurs? Yes. No, that was at Barca. That was at Madrid when it was in the Clasico. He puts the ball past the defender, ran outside the pitch, came back onto the pitch and went and scored. Højlund scored a similar goal, and the way in which he fielded, he just dinked it over the keeper, and I said, okay, there might be something here. But the rest of his goals, there was also a goal against Villa where he basically dragged it back onto his foot and it just slapped into the bottom corner and he scored a good goal. But of the 16 goals he scored last season, I think there's only about 3 goals which I could say, okay, those are proper impressive goals. The rest of them were a bit, I don't know, bruh. I don't know. Honestly, but that's just my take. Garnacho is Garnacho. I'm not gonna go too early. I'm gonna give him a chance. Both him and Højlund, I'm gonna give them both a chance. Because I feel like the season just started, and unlike Ten Hag, Højlund has only had one season at the club. Garnacho is basically last season was his first full season at the club. So I'll give him some slack as well. But as for Rashford, like you're saying, bro, he is dropping, but Ten Hag doesn't have the balls. He doesn't have the balls to do it. He just doesn't. Like I said, I think there must be some sort of clause in his contract to say Rashford must play. There must be, because what the hell? There must be a clause. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Yeah. But there must be a clause because it doesn't make sense why he gets picked all the time. You know? So that doesn't get dropped. I saw someone says apparently Rashford hasn't had a shot on target in the first 3 games. He hasn't had a shot on target in 3 games of the season so far. That's the guy who wears our number 10. I was watching Rent at halftime. He says, Man United are fucked because look at our main players or our key players. Number 7, Mason Mount. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. This fan base loves him. They love Bruno Fernandes. They really, really do. I loved him first 18 months, first 2 seasons. I thought he was very good for us. But the more and more I saw him, I said, it's like he dropped a level and he got sucked into the level of how shit everyone else at the team was. And to be honest, I just think if it were up to me, I'll be honest, and it's probably an unpopular opinion, right? But if it were up to me, I would sell Bruno Fernandes. I would. I'm not saying we lost the game because of him today. I'm just saying, in general, I think I would sell Bruno Fernandes. I don't think he's good enough. I don't think he's captain material. When the team are under siege or we're in trouble, he doesn't seem to rally the troops and batten down the hatches and form a siege mentality. He moans, he bitches, he complains, he throws himself on the floor, he moans and whines throughout the entire game. It's just annoying. He'll be trying to hit these long-range passes which just go fucking rosette. He can't finish for shit because, like Gundo said earlier on, the chances against Fulham, he should be burying those. He can't score them. He irritates me, Bruno Fernandes. Again, I'm probably gonna get called negative. I know it's unpopular, but I don't think he's world class. I think he's a good player. I think he's a very good player. I just think for number 10, I prefer better. And if I could, I would sell him. I would. Obviously not for like 40 million pounds. No, for big money because his numbers are very good for United. But like I said, I'm not someone who goes off of stats. I'm more of the eye test. Do I enjoy watching you play football? That's what I like. I enjoy number 10 like Martin Odegaard. I know yesterday he had an absolutely terrible game. He was awful. So bad. But that type of number 10, Mesut Ozil, silky number 10, who can just, yeah, might not necessarily get many goals, but it's going to get hella assists, and he's actually going to play good football all around. That's the type of number 10 I prefer. But we've got Bruno, so it is what it is. It is what it is, really. But yeah, what else? FIFA the best says we're not good in tennis, hockey, baseball, and basketball. Wait, I'm confused. FIFA the best. Are you from South Africa or what? I'm confused because I'm not sure at this point. Are you from South Africa? I'm not sure. And if you are, okay, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Because you're talking about hockey, baseball, and basketball. I don't watch those things. And to be fair, tennis, we don't necessarily, yeah, we're not the greatest there. Now that I think about it. But yeah, anyways, Gundo says Zirkzee fumbled 2 chances. You're right. Gave the ball away. We conceded twice because of that. Wait. What? We conceded because of Zirkzee. Okay, let me continue to read. It says Zirkzee fumbled 2 chances. Kase gave. Oh, Kase. Okay. My bad. I misread that. So Gunda says Zirkzee fumbled 2 chances. Kase gave away the ball. We conceded twice because of that. Yes, you're right. Today, from today, wait, from today, record chances we missed. Yeah, you basically say we've missed lots of chances. Also, check the community shield. Players need to be held accountable. You are right, Gundo. 100% you're right. My thing is what, or rather, my issue, the issue that I have is when people want to absolve rather Eric Ten Hag of any responsibility. When you say players need to be held accountable, you're right, but so does the manager. And like I said, the buck starts and stops with the manager. He tells them, he dictates how we play. He sets the team up. He picks the starting 11. Marcus Rashford is as he is. He doesn't pick himself. Flipping Harry Maguire, whenever he picks him, he doesn't pick himself. Whoever, Onana, he doesn't pick himself. The manager does. So if the team is shit, I'm not gonna put it on 11 guys. I'm gonna put it on the one guy who picked that 11 bunch of players to go play football, which happens to be Ten Hag. Hence, I'm saying Ten Hag is the problem. So are some of the players, but Ten Hag is the biggest issue. He is the biggest issue. You get what I'm saying? Zirkzee fumbled 2 chances. I agree with you. He should have scored both of them. The header which he had straight to Ellison should have scored, and the one which Rashford crosses and he's basically stretching, because I think he anticipated Van Dijk to clear the ball, but Van Dijk missed it, so it fell to Zirkzee, who was stretching, so he basically hooked it past the goal. But like I said, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. The manager must be held accountable, according to me at least. FIFA the best is won no trophies in our history. Okay, I'm assuming you're from South Africa, FIFA. Gundoko Manana says Rashford part 100%. I 100% agree with you. You can't keep taking out Garnacho, bro. Look at what happened last week, right? He started Rashford on the left, Ahmad on the right. Ahmad, yes, he was having a mixed game. First half, he wasn't playing that well. He was misplacing passes. He even missed a good chance. But he eventually went on to score in the second half, right? And in as much as he went on to score, Ten Hag still went on and fucking replaced him and left Rashford on the pitch, who was absolutely stinking the place up. Because don't get it twisted, Rashford was stinking the place up, but Rashford kept him on the team, just like it did today. So, like I said, I think there must be some sort of clause which binds Ten Hag. You say you have to play Rashford, whether you like it or not, motherfucker. You have to play him, and you can't replace him. You replace him with Saki, because why the fuck else is he keeping him? Does he have his nudes or something? Honestly, Lally says, "I told you that United would lose." Yeah, you see, Man City fans are just, I'm at a point where I used to clap back a lot at these things about United, but When we're just shit, we're just shit. Even I can't argue. United are shit. But as a United fan, when I do my match preview, if you watch my preview, which I did yesterday, guys, I'm chilling in the car and I'm talking about Man United. I'm like, look, guys, I think the game will end 2-1. That was my prediction. I think it's going to be 2-1. If I'm being honest, from the bottom of my heart, I had a feeling Liverpool might win, maybe 2-1. But I was like, nah, I'm not going to give him the satisfaction. I'm gonna try and be positive. United's going to win. It's at Old Trafford. And I actually convinced myself. I took the 2-1, a win from away from Liverpool, and brought it to United. I said, United are going to win. I said, Ahmad will score. I said, Kobe Mainoo will score. Mainoo didn't play well at all today, by the way. But it doesn't mean it's shit. But I even said in the preview, I said, my head is saying it's going to be a 2-2 draw, but my heart is saying United are going to win. We're at Old Trafford. So I begged my team to win. What do they go and do? They embarrass me. They get fucked 3-0 in their own backyard. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. For the basis, I'm from SA. Yeah, I figured. Idani says, so Bruno is basically baby Ronaldo, second time at United. No, what do you mean? Like he's our savior or what? Or he's our best player? Or you talking about the moaning and the bitching? Yeah, because Ronaldo was doing that a lot. Yeah, I get it now. Yeah, he is. Bruno's disgusting, man. Every fucking game he's moaning, he's whinging, he's complaining, he's rolling on the floor. He's not a captain. He's a good player. Again, I need to make this point very clear because I feel like some people are gonna take me or quote me out of context. I never said Bruno's a shit player. I said he's not the type of number 10 that I prefer in my team. I prefer a more majestic, I prefer a more silky number 10, like a David Silva, Mesut Ozil. You know, these guys who could just play football, technical football. Because Bruno's not technical at all. All he wants to do is get the ball, hit a long-range diagonal pass, hit another one, fucking spam long passes, hit shots from far. His corners are shit. His free kicks are shit. He's not a captain. He's a decent player. He's a very high volume player. Very, very high volume player who create chances. I see the numbers say that he's I think he said in the last 3-4 years, Bruno Fernandes has created the most chances in the league. I hear it. I'm saying for me personally, I'd like a different type of number 10 in my club. I would. And I stand by it. Also, the moaning and just bitching about doesn't help. It really doesn't. Brenda says, favoritism, Jay. Every week in the team is being dropped after... every winger in the team is being dropped after performing stinkers except for Rashford. Exactly. He's throwing stinkers since last season, but somehow he gets the starting job. Bro, I keep saying, what does he have against Ten Hag? Does he have his nudes or something that he's threatening to expose if he drops him? Because it's getting ridiculous at this point. You get what I'm saying? It's getting ridiculous. You cannot keep doing the same bullshit and expect different results. That's what they say is insanity. Doing the exact same thing week in, week out and expecting different results. Ten Hag is not a child. He's got eyes. His problem is he's too fucking stubborn and he's got a very big ego. He thinks he's fucking Jose Mourinho, a guy who's won leagues in fucking Italy, Spain, England, fucking Portugal, won a Champions League with FC Porto. He thinks he's Sir Alex Ferguson, the GOAT. He thinks he's Pep Guardiola. You're not, mate. You may have been Pep Guardiola in fucking Ajax. Not in fucking England or the rest of Europe. Because you're shit. You're not good enough. He had the guts after winning that FA Cup to come out and say, if the club want to sack me, cool, I'll go elsewhere. I win trophies anywhere I go. Fuck off, bruh. You've managed 2 clubs. You've managed Ajax, which is basically a fucking pub league, that stupid Eredivisie, there's no competition, and you were dominating like any fucking manager. I know they're shit now, and that's not because you left. It's just because they're shit. You've lost most of their best players. If he was to go back to Ajax and take over now, he'd be shit. He's got a very big ego and he's not good enough. You don't have the facilities, big man. You don't. You're not good enough. Jurgen Klopp could come out and talk spicy. Why? Because he's done shit. Pep Guardiola, Arsene Wenger. Even Antonio Conte, he can come out and talk shit. Why? Because he's done it. He's won leagues in Italy. He's done it in England. Antonio Conte is one of the 2 managers who stopped Pep Guardiola winning a league title. So he's a proper G. He can talk. You've done nothing in football, bro. Nobody cares about the fucking Eredivisie and the KNV Deutsche Cup or whatever. Fuck that shit, bro. Nobody cares about that. It's irrelevant. You're not good enough. And I'm telling you now, and I'm doubling down now, Eric Ten Hag will be sacked by Christmas. Hashtag gone by Christmas. Trust me. He will be gone. And all these Ten Hag sexuals are fucking disgraceful. Defending a man who they can see in broad daylight is not good enough. They can see, by the way. These guys are not deluded. They're normal people. They can see. They're just in denial. I can't wait for the day for them to realize what's going on here. Because that guy is simply out of his depth. He's not good enough. It is what it is. Rashford favoritism. We've seen this for years, bruh. I remember at some point, right? There was a press conference. I think Ole had criticized Rashi in a previous press conference. The following press conference, he had to start by addressing his comments on Rashford in the previous press conference. He said, "I'd like to, before we start the press conference, I'd like to start by apologizing to Marcus Rashford. I wasn't trying to criticize him. It was just a mix-up of words. Bro, you understand English. You were in England for long enough. You criticized him and you meant it. You should just stuck by it. If you're gonna say things, stick to them, my guy. Honestly. But yeah, Rashford thinks he's bigger than he is, Ben. He's not good enough. He's not good enough. When it says Ghana gets played out of position week in, week out, Ahmad being by far a better winger and doesn't even get a starting job. Yeah, Ahmad is good enough, but remember the thing about Ten Hag, right, is if he doesn't like you, he starts by giving you very small minutes, and some players get frustrated and they leave the club. Or he'll eventually give you minutes, you start for the club, but one bad game, you're off, you're dropped. Just so people you know, right? Last week when Ahmad didn't necessarily play well, but he still got a goal, but he didn't play well overall. The kid was going through a family bereavement. He had lost his stepmom. She had passed away, I think the day before. So he's allowed to have a bad day, but according to Ten Hag, no. You have to get out. You see? I'm running out of I'm running out of Ten Hag excuses. The mistakes he made this season are disgraceful. Bro, my thing is you can see for yourself what's going on. He's repeating the same mistakes week in, week out. You get what I'm saying? It's not new what he's doing. It's not like he's doing the same mistake he was making in season 1. He's making it in season 3. Favoritism, keep playing your worst players whilst benching your best players, making wrong substitutions, wrong tactics, getting outplayed by every manager, coming out and talking like an idiot and saying that I'm not fucking a reporter. I just don't know what you want from this guy, bro. Honestly. Goodness says, Sal Bruno, delete the channel and try Mascandi. Hey, don't diss Mascandi, bro. Don't diss Mascandi. I'm not a fan of Mascandi, but don't diss Mascandi. For real, though. I said, again, I need to repeat. I feel like I need to repeat because I knew the Bruno one was not going to be a popular one, right? I said, and I repeat, I prefer a different profile when it comes to my number 10s. David Silva. I'd like to think you've been watching football long enough to have seen David Silva play. Mesut Ozil. All these guys, right? Those are the types of 10s that I prefer. Felipe Coutinho, when he was at Liverpool, that's the type of number 10 I preferred. A proper player. Bruno Fernandes, like I said, when he first came to the club, I was very happy with him. He played well first season. He came in January window. I think he's our best signing post Sir Alex Ferguson. I know that. I'm saying it right now. However, I prefer a different type of number 10. It is what it is. If you think is what you prefer, that's fine. I'm saying I would sell the money and reinvest. If I'm getting offered someone like a Danny Olmo, again, He's a different profile. I'm not saying he's necessarily better than Bruno Fernandes. I'm saying he's a different profile. If I'm getting offered Danny Olmo, I'm taking him. I am. If I'm getting offered someone like this kid from flipping Leverkusen, Florian Wirtz, I'm taking him over Bruno. Jamal Musiala, I know he plays more like a winger, but he can also play in the 10. If I'm getting offered Musiala, I'm taking him over Bruno. Let me ask you, Gundo, would you take Bruno or Wirtz? Or would you take, if you offered Bruno and Musiala in the 10, who would you take? Let me know. They're just laughing. The Ohio Tickler says Ronaldo is better. 100% right. 100%. 100%. Ohio Tickler says they should have not sold Ronaldo. It would have benefited both Manchester United and Ronaldo's career. Look, Ronaldo is a legend of the game and a legend of Man United. However, I'll be honest, I wanted him gone at the time. I didn't even want us to sign him back because I loved Ronaldo so much. He was my GOAT. Like my favorite player growing up football or watching football growing up was Cristiano Ronaldo, right? But I just felt like, bro, you've been such a GOAT and good in football. Coming back to Man United at the age of 37, I didn't think it would work. I genuinely didn't think it would work out. But you know when your team signs a player, especially someone like Ronaldo, he has an aura about him, club legend, football great, my GOAT, like I said. I got sucked into the excitement. I got very happy. I said, you know what? The GOAT is back. And then I remember that debut against Newcastle. He scored a brace. And before the game is starting, you've got what's this guy? This commentator, Peter Drury, talking about Cristiano Ronaldo back in his immaculate form. What is it? He said something about CR7 reunited, something you cannot duplicate or something like that. But you know, man, his poetry. If you do yourself a favor after this stream, right? Go watch the video, the comments from Peter Drury on Cristiano Ronaldo before as United stepped onto the Old Trafford against Newcastle. Oh my God, I had goosebumps. I'm literally got goosebumps now that I'm thinking about it. It was that good. The commentary was that good. But at the back of my mind, I was just like, he's a bit old, guys. I don't think it's gonna work. It worked to an extent, but it showed it wasn't the right move to do in the long run. Even Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, if you watch the overlap by Gary Neville, Roy Keane, Carragher, all those guys, Ole went on that show and he said, to be honest, when he looks back into the time signing Ronaldo, bringing back Ronaldo was not the right move. It wasn't, because Ole was doing his transitional counter-attacking thing, and it was working to an extent. We were never going to win the league, don't get me wrong, or Champions League, no. But to an extent, it was working. With Ronaldo, it was never going to work. But it is what it is. He's still a GOAT, still a legend. I just think he's hanging on a bit too long, so it is what it is. And then Idani says, Ed Gundo Maskandi. Again, stop cooking Maskandi, guys. It's a good genre of music. See? Don't piss the Zulu people off. It's not my thing, but yeah, it is what it is. PH says, what's good? What's up, PH? I see you. Idani says, your frustration of Ten Hag gives me comfort as a blue. Bro, Ten Hag just pisses me off, man. That's the truth. It really, really does, because he just... I don't know. I missed a comment there from Gundo. It says, Shapa, your brother just said Manu didn't have a great game today. What's happening here? Wait, did you think Manu had a great game? I didn't think Manu was good today. The third goal was caused by him, and he kept on getting dispossessed, and he kept on losing the ball. He even got booked for stupidly in the first half. He lost his head. I understand these things. I'm not saying Kobe Manu must be sold. These things happen. Manu didn't play well today. Am I wrong here in saying that? Does the chat think Manu played well? I don't know. You guys let me know. I don't know. I don't think he played well today. I don't think he was the reason we lost, but I don't think he played well. Anyways, Brenda says, the Ronaldo comeback game sold us dreams. I said a bit too much that day. You see now? Bro, you know what happened for me? For me, I remember seeing the lineup, right? It was Ronaldo, Pogba, Sancho, uh, and I saw just those three guys. Rashford obviously was there. Tony was there. We had Cavani. I saw those guys and I was like, hey, yo, what's, wait. We might cook here, you know? We might win the league. We might. I also was talking too much. I was like, we might win the league because CR7 is in the building. Paul Pogba's in the building. Jadon Sancho, Rashford. I said, we're going to cook. We're going to cook. I think at the time we had Matic as well. We still had the likes of Alex Telles, obviously. We had Maguire at the back. I thought we had Greenwood. We had Martial. I thought we'd cook, honestly, but we all know how that story ended. It wasn't great. Honestly, it wasn't great. But these things happen, man. These things happen. Not That's why they say you mustn't go back to an ex. That's why they say you should never go back to an ex. Maybe other people have good what you call experiences is going back to their exes, but apparently it never works out. Never does. But anyways, what do I say? I feel like I've lost my train of thought. But I think I basically got to vent. I wanted to vent. I've let it out. I feel better. Like I said, this is the whole point of this channel. Excuse me. I started the channel so I could vent when I want to vent and talk about United and other clubs. But on other news, I think I've covered the United game for long enough. When it comes to the other clubs, Chelsea drew, so that's good. They've dropped points. Of course, we went and just lost, but they've dropped points, so that's good. Who else? Arsenal drew. Doesn't concern us. They're in the title race. We're nowhere near that. So yeah, basically it's only City and Liverpool who still have a 100% record. And I think they've even got an identical goal difference. I think they've both got like 7 plus 7. So yeah, City and Liverpool at the top of the table, really. But it's gonna be a long international break for Man United and Man United fans. Brace yourselves. We're gonna get a lot of shit. We're gonna get a lot of hate. We're gonna get cooked, rightfully so, because we've been awful. I don't think Tena will be sacked. I would love for him to be sacked during the international break. I don't think he will. But I don't know. I don't think he'll be sacked. I don't think he'll be sacked. I think he'll be sacked by Christmas, like I said. But yeah, it's not looking good right now. Being a Man United fan, it's not easy. It really isn't easy. But yeah, it is what it is. I think I've covered everything I wanted to talk about, guys. I think I've covered everything I wanted to talk about. But I just wanted to thank everyone who joined the live. I know some of you just came to see the tears. As always, we've got haters in the chat. Others are actually United fans who also wanted to vent. So I hope that helped. But yeah, when is the next video coming? We're back in 2 weeks, so probably do go live again after the Man United game. When are we playing? Are we playing on Saturday or Sunday? I'm not even sure what time we'll be playing that week. But as always, Sunday night, I prefer to do the weekend roundup, go through the results of the Big Six. Spurs also lost, by the way. Oh, most of the clubs in the Big Six didn't play well this weekend, eh? Because Spurs lost, United lost, Chelsea drew, Arsenal drew. So only City and Liverpool won. So I know a lot of these guys who are punters on Betway. Yeah, they lost. Betway probably made good money this weekend because a lot of people would have. Well, I know people bet for Liverpool to win, so they won. People would have bet on Chelsea to beat Palace, but they drew, so that killed the slips. Arsenal yesterday, people would have thought they'd win, but they didn't. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, that's the football roundup, really. I think I've covered everything I wanted to cover, like I said. But yeah, man. Thanks to everyone who joined the live. Like I said, I appreciate the support. I see the channel is growing. It's a bit slow for my liking. I thought I'd be at least on 250 subs by now, but it is what it is. We're growing slowly but surely. And like I said, I really, really appreciate everyone who tunes in on the lives, gives the like button, all of that stuff. It's a good thing. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the live. Yeah, I see there's a few comments. David says, "Cheers, young man. Thanks, Hotman. I see you." Danny says, "Can you believe that out of that list that was with Ronaldo when he got back, the few that are left now is Maguire, Rashford, and Bruno, who are sucking the life out of United. Of course, we here for tears, bro. Maguire should be gone. Rashford, I think you know how Maguire is a problem, right? Like genuinely, Maguire is a problem, but I think Rashford is a bigger problem. I think our two biggest problems right now at this club, Marcus Rashford and Harry Maguire. No. Marcus Rashford and Casemiro. These two guys are just killing us. And the sooner we get rid, the better. Honestly, the sooner we get rid, the better. Because if you get rid of Casemiro, apparently the Saudi League deadline is tomorrow. So there's 24 hours in yours. You can still try and sell flipping, what you call. You can still try and sell, what do you call them? Casemiro to Saudi Pro League. You can sell him. That's if they'll even take him, because apparently we tried to sell him, but there were no takers. No one wants him. He's finished. To think we give that guy 350 grand a week on a 5-year deal at the age of 30. Now he's 32. He's got 3 years left in his contract, Casemiro. So getting rid of him is not going to be easy at all. We just need to take like 10 million pounds from a team in Saudi and just cut our losses at this point. But yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, thanks to everyone who joined the live. I appreciate you guys. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button, man. Let's grow this channel. I really, really appreciate you guys. The comments section, the chat, everything. Thanks for everyone tuning in. Thanks for hitting the likes. I think we've got a bit of a like, but I would have liked a few more likes, but it is what it is. I'm sure other people who watch will also like moving forward. But like I said, I really, really appreciate you guys for joining in. So yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in about 2 weeks. During the international break, obviously I'll be doing some pre-records. Might do a video on the few youngsters we've signed, Sekou Kone, Chidi Obi Martin. I might do a few videos on those kids. I've got a few videos in mind, but yeah, I'm sure I'll be dropping sometime in the week. I might take a few days without doing some content, but yeah, there will be content soon. So I guess I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. And yeah, I know you came here to enjoy my tears, so it is what it is. But again, like I said, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you haven't already, please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.